everybody. Today I'm going to be playing a game all by myself, a 1v1v1 using the most common bonding squads in the new release of Heroscape Age of Annihilation stuff. Starting off, we got Queen Maladrix in the Festering Honor Guard. All the order markers go on the Queen, and she bonds with the Honor Guard, sending them out first. Then she gets to move up. And then we've got the Frostclaw Paladins, so all the order markers go on them, and they get to bond with the hero. And they get to send the hero out first, and then they get to move. And then, last but not least, we have Iron Lich and the Necrotech Wraithriders. Iron Lich bonds with the Wraithriders, and the Iron Lich actually has to go first, and then the Wraithriders do. So, 3 different types of bonding, which is pretty interesting. There you can see the first attack of the game going off, the Frostclaw. I actually realized I could move it a little bit more, so I hopped it up there. But didn't matter, still 1 attack dice that blanked on the Festering Honor Guard on height there. So similar tactics with each faction here as I send them out. Run 1 portion of the squad over to slow down each unit from getting up to the top, hopefully a little bit. So as you notice, I got the Iron Lich and the Queen are going to be heading up to those 7 hex rock platforms, which are acting as teleporters. Once they get there, I'll roll the 20-sided dice, and they'll move to a corresponding hex at the top there. As you see, all around the outside is 2 through 20, and if you roll a 1, your unit will be destroyed. So that creates some kind of dynamic in what army you might want to draft on this map. Also had the idea of if there's flyers, if you have someone in your start zone, if there's anyone in any start zone, that'll essentially act as a no flying glyph and prevent flying. Now you can see finally the Wraithriders have reached the top, and they're gonna vie for control with Knight Irene now. What I should have done here is Vile Injection one of the Wraithriders, as I think that they were still in range before they moved up. That would allowed me to get big attack on Knight Irene with 5. Could have potentially killed her, you never know. There's one thing I neglect to do is get good Vile Injection timing when I'm running with the Wraithriders, since I usually move them up too far before they can be useful with the Iron Lich. You see Knight Irene gets a good overwhelm attack on the Wraithrider there, and it's 3 defense, it's not nearly enough. And the Frostclaws get to run on the road and move all the way to flank the Wraithrider and the Festering Honor Guard that's trying to hop up on the height as well. What I found interesting is the Iron Lich and Wraithriders have the highest point value of 240, while also being some of the worst stat-wise. Obviously the Vile Injection gives them a good boost to their stats, but the Iron Lich is low attack, low defense, pretty slow. The Wraithriders also have kind of low attack and defense. While they do have good movement, that's about all they got going for them, in my opinion. You can see here I finally get a successful Vile Injection off and roll for 5 and get 2 on Knight Irene, and don't end up doing any damage, I don't believe. Maybe 1, just because I got lucky there. Then, still trying to take out this bear over here with Queen Maladrix and the Festering Honor Guard. 4 defense on the bears just somehow seems so much more solid than the 3 on the Wraithriders that just seem so fragile. Now, the Queen and the Festering Honor Guard are the lowest point total of the bonding squads, and I would say that they are easily the strongest. Recently, they just won 25 Gen Con World Championship, and I would say that just, showcases one reason why they're the best. A lot of people were using them. You put all your order markers on the queen, and if she happens to get taken out, then you can move all the order markers to your bonding squad, the Festering Honor Guard, and they get +1 attack. It's amazing value for what you're getting. The queen gets double attack of 4. It's not a special attack, so it can get modified by height. It's just easily the highest damage output squad, so I know that she either needs to get put up in points or the rest of the offerings like the Ice Necks need to be knocked down a bit. But also compared to original Heroscape pieces, I would say both the Ice Necks and the Frostclaws are extremely competitive. So in order to balance, I think you need to bring Queen Maladrix and the Festering Honor Guard up. They need to be at least at like 260 points, so maybe 20 points added to the Honor Guard and 20 to Maladrix. 180 points unit seems like a lot, but then you're getting up there with the, she's more powerful than the dragons, which are around that point cost, which makes sense. Finally, you can see Queen Maladrix will be joining the party at the top here, and counting over, she makes her appearance just right in between Knight Irene and the Iron Lich, and I get to make a fun decision. Which one do I want to go over and infect? Not that it really matters, the queen hasn't been touched yet, and both Knight Irene and the Iron Lich are beat up, I believe. So it'll just be easy wrap up here for the queen, but since she got to the top last, I'm not sure if that means she actually loses in a King of the Hill scenario, or if she wins since she's the final one standing on top. I don't know, you tell me. Knight Irene got up there first, Iron Lich second, Queen Maladrix third, but she's the final one standing. Thanks for watching, and peace out.